Hello everybody, Chocolate 1000 welcoming you back to more Pokemon Emerald. Sorry about my voice, it's still croaky because of the cold I actually began getting last week. In the last episode, we went through Petalburg Woods and spent the majority of our time researching the whole mechanic of the Pokerus virus because we discovered it 2 episodes ago from a wild Tailo. This time, meeting this spinner, he is easy to avoid, but I do want to show him because this, if you were playing Ruby and Sapphire, would be where the lady would be stood if we battled her 2 episodes ago. They will both have a Zigzagoon, and they will both, if they want to, and I guarantee they will use an item to heal off their Pokemon's HP, and we didn't see the lady do it. But maybe we might see this guy do it. No. Right. An item that they can use, and it is really, really stupid. The rich boy and the rich girl are known to use an item called a full restore. Now, a full restore is a 100% guaranteed full heal of any status condition apart from attraction, and also heals off all of the Pokemon's HP. I really am struggling to actually keep this DS still, because I'm having to rest my arm on the table just to move the D-pad. Because the bottom layering is completely flat and this is completely vertical. And I'm having to navigate my arms around to try and make it easier to do this whole gist of moving stuff around. And it's tiring out my body. My shoulders are aching. My arm is hurting just by touching the table. It's annoying. Oh, by the way, if you actually are wondering about Tailo as a Pokemon, and I don't think I mentioned this last time, Tailo is a really, really good Pokemon. It's really fast, he hits hard physically, with the fact that it's being a normal and flying type, so it does benefit the physical attackers way more than it should. And also, has an incredible physical attack stat. Combining a good physical attack stat with good speed and 2 types that are both dominant in physical attacks in Generation 3 makes Tailo a tremendous Pokemon. Just too bad I'm not using it for my LP team. I'm just using Tailo temporarily because the next Pokemon I'm going to be catching for my team is not until like really later on. Now here, we're actually going to be introduced to the mechanic of double battles. We are twins, so we battle Pokemon together. Except the thing is, they are twins. Yeah, they're recognized as one whole Pokemon trainer, but there are 2 people. One uses a Lotad, which can be found only in Sapphire and Emerald, and C-Dot, who is the oddball in this, can only be found on Ruby and nowhere else. There is no way to find a wild C-Dot in Emerald. Lotad, in case you were wondering, that I did mention this already in episode 3, but for those who didn't catch it the first time, Lotad is the one and only grass water type Pokemon, and was one of the reasons why Chuck Conroy used it for his LP team. And I completely and utterly agree with it, because that is a really good type because it's so hard to memorize what Lotad's weaknesses are. If you were wondering, oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew straight away that was going to happen. It's because the games are not positioned on my laptop properly. The reason why it is because, like, it's the only way I can do this recording. But, yeah, the only types that are known to beat Lotad are flying, and bug, and poison. Because water only has a weakness to grass and electric, and grass has a weakness to fire, which water resists, ice, which water resists, bug, flying, and poison. Oh, and in case you were wondering, grass resists electric. But you know one thing that's absolutely crazy? Remember when I started this LP, I told you that I started off playing a game called Nexomon. In Nexomon, they do not follow the mechanics of Pokemon brilliantly. Yes, they still do the mechanic of fire beats grass, grass beats water, and water beats fire. But this is where it gets crazy. They do have an electric type and a mineral type, otherwise known as Earth. And Earth is super effective against electric in Pokemon. But electric in Nexomon are actually weak to plant, aka grass. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Grass resists electric attacks, but grass can't beat electric in Pokemon. But in Nexomon, they can. And I'm like thinking, how does that make any sense? How can plants beat electricity? I mean, take trees for example. Trees are plants that take years to grow. They get struck by lightning, which is electricity, and the tree falls over. And it dies, meaning it cannot grow again. Well, apparently Pokemon Emerald actually got a worst case scenario of the Magikarp syndrome, as I'm calling it, because this is the second trainer this LP we have found who use nothing but Magikarp. Now over here we have a friendly citizen here, as I want to say. If you see berries growing in loamy soil, feel free to take them. But make sure you plant a berry in the same spot. That's common courtesy. Here, I'll share this with you. She gives us a Chesto Berry. Chesto Berries are known to help Pokemon wake up if ever they were put to sleep. These here are Leper Berries. Leper Berries are berries that will heal off 10 PP of whatever move you select. And Cherry Berries cure Pokemon from being paralyzed. Now, if we go up here, we get ourselves a battle item known as the X-Defend. These items you can actually use in battle to permanently raise one of your Pokemon's defense stats by one of 6 stages when you are using them in battle. We head inside the mart real quick. I do apologize about this. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I'm buying some paralyzed heals and antidotes just in case if I run into Shroomish in Petalburg Woods. That is a good idea. I'm getting an escape rope just in case if I get lost in a cave. I just need to use it to get back to the entrance. That is a helpful tip for you. If you ever get lost in a cave or you want to get out pronto to heal off your Pokemon because they've taken too much damage, you can use an escape rope and it will take you back to whichever entrance you took to get in the first place. My Pokemon evolved, it has a lot of HP now. I should buy super potions for it instead of ordinary potions. Except, oh, we actually can. Technically, we were not supposed to buy super potions yet, but since we can, we'll buy 5. And we'll buy 3 more Pokeballs. I believe if we head inside this building, what's giving the name Pikachu? Oh, sorry, but giving the name to a giving the name Pikachu to a Pikachu, it seems pointless. I suppose it is good to use a name that's easy to understand, but apparently she doesn't understand because all this guy did was he changed Pikachu's name to Pikachu by swapping the I for an E. For my own Pokemon, I give them perfectly suited nicknames. It's my expression of originality. Yes, that's it. Having trouble with the controls again. Let's see. Go inside this building. That determined expression. That limber way you move. And your well-trained Pokemon. You're obviously a skilled trainer. No, wait, don't say a word. I can tell just by looking at you. How? We only just started the journey like 7 episodes ago. Actually, correction, 6. But still. I'm sure that you can put this hidden machine to good use. No need to be modest or shy. Go on, take it. Yep, he will give you HMO1, which contains cut. In case you probably didn't notice straight away when we went inside Route 104, there was a little tree that looked like it was easy to be cut. That tree is what the HM Move cut is designed for. And I'm moving my camera down because obviously it's impossible to keep my DS screen in plain view. There we go. We'll heal off my Pokemon. I tell you now, life having a croaky throat is absolute nightmare fuel. Hello, didn't we meet before? I think back in Petalburg City. Let me introduce myself. We know who you are. More specifically, I'm looking for Pokemon battle experts. So what brings you to this school? Are you a trainer too? You saw... Oh my god, this guy. He saw us in Petalburg City. He acknowledged that we was a trainer. And then he says, are we a trainer? My god, this guy's not observant. The first thing you should do is to have a Pokemon learn the move Cut. If I remember correctly, someone in this town has Cut. We have it already. We are like 5 steps ahead of you, buddy. Pokemon can hold items, but they don't know what to do with man-made items like potions and antidotes. A Pokemon holding a berry will heal itself. There are many kinds of items that Pokemon can hold. Boy, it sure is hard taking notes down. I'm trading Pokemon with my friend right now. You know how some Pokemon moves can confuse a Pokemon. A confused Pokemon will sometimes attack itself without meaning to, but once it leaves battle, it will return to normal. I always wanted to see that, and I'm finally getting one! I hope this guy is actually trading a Lotad for it. Excuse me, I wanted to talk to you. Students who don't study... I cannot talk today. Students who don't study get a little taste of my Quick Claw. Whether or not you are a good student will be evident from the way you use this item. The Quick Claw. This item is one of many held items that you can give to a Pokemon. What it does is random, like 20% chance at the beginning of every turn, that item will activate to allow your Pokemon to guarantee to move first regardless, unless a Pokemon you're battling against uses a particular move known as a priority move. Now, priority moves are commonly known to be moves that allow the Pokemon to move first regardless. Roxanne, the gym leader, really knows a lot about Pokemon. She's really strong too. Really? If she's strong, then why is she recommended to be the first gym to battle against? The trainer's school is excellent. If you study there, you could even become a gym leader. If I became a gym leader, I would use electric types. No ifs, no buts. Even though I am not joking, every single team that I have planned in my Pokemon LPs have at least involved a flying type and a psychic type. I am not joking, and hang on. Something's not right. Shouldn't we have been introduced to May here? Or was that later on? I think that's later on. Now, here is the Pokemon Gym. You can choose to challenge that now if you want. If you have a grass type, like Shulk, you are good to go. Oh my god, this camera really is not doing me any favors. If you think your Pokemon are under level, you can go out this route to train your Pokemon if you so wish. There are trainers there, and I believe there are some trainers out here, but further up. Exploring a cave isn't like walking on a road. You never know when wild Pokemon will appear. It's full of suspense. Okay, up here we find a Super Potion. Nice. I didn't actually mention what Super Potions do. They are basically better than regular potions, where potions heal up 20 health, whereas Super Potions heal off 50. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is this. I am going to head out onto this route, and there are trainers here for you to battle against, and I'm going to be battling them off camera. I will mention if my Pokemon do so grow a level or two and also learn a new move in the process. So next time on Pokemon Emerald, we are going to be challenging the Rustboro City Gym. See you guys then.